Yeah, welcome to Real Kiwi Fishing. This week we're back out on the harbour. Another catch-up fish with Pierre. We've got the bait on board, we've got the soft baits on board, got a few little jigs on board, and we're starting to catch a few fish. Just came across a nice little channel.
That was a beauty.
I'm starting with the soft baits. Pierre's got a bit of bait. We're just drifting, not anchored up. So hopefully get into a few more of these fish. And we're just seeing what's going to work today, the soft baits or the baits. We're on the drift at the moment, so the soft baits should work well, but we also do really well drifting baits. That's a good start. Nice little panty for the bin. It's got a little crazy legs here.
Hey.
Pierre's going to stick with the bait. Got a little bit of wind against tide, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag my soft bait rather than cast up, work back to the boat. It's a nice little channel, it's not very wide either. So it is a little bit easier just dragging the soft bait. Ooh, a little bit of a hit there.
This water was ahead of the filter.
Yep, Pierre. Pierre's hooked up again with the bait.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh.
Pierre's into a little bit nicer fish there, looks like. There's definitely plenty of fish here anyway for us. Have a bit of a play around with. Another nice fish.
Yep. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Better check my soft bait. I think it's being mutilated. Yep. Totally gone. Just running a little 5/8. Got a genie clip, makes it a little bit easier. Then tying the all Pierre's in again. The baits are doing well. Better get my soft bait in there.
I'll be back. It was sitting on the bait.
Ooh.
I should use the microchips. Sticky bait.
Yeah. Get a lot of little fish in this back channel, but occasionally you'll get a bit of fish in amongst them. Still not a bad fish, he's not big, but he's takeable. what we'll do is we'll just let him go, I think, this one. Just like that.
Should have the one of those get one night.
Yeah. Got a nice mixture of soft baits here, so one might work better than the other for some bigger fish. It's always good to try a different colour.
Oh,
It's just a 5-inch jerk shed. Oh, just as I was going to wind it in.
come on, Sheila. You're easy, eh?
Just another little fella. Still takeable. He'd roughly be about 36, 37. But we'll let him go. It's a great thing about when you're soft baiting, they normally hooked in that corner of the mouth. Easy release. Got another flavour here we'll try. A bit bigger soft bait. Looks about a 7-inch, this one, actually. See how we go with that one. It's a lot of fun when there's a lot of fish around, especially soft baiting, and even what appears, oh, that was a little bit better. A little bit better fish.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get you.
And the great thing too is when you're in the harbour here and the fish are here, it's a great time to try a few different things. Sometimes you can come up with a new sort of jig or something like that. Have a bit of an experiment. There's definitely plenty of fish here. Just hopefully there's some bigger ones. Yeah, hooked up. This is pretty crazy. Doesn't matter what you pretty much chuck on there. I would say you'd just about be able to chuck a rag on there. Bait's a little bit buggered, but I'm sure they'll bite that again.
How deep is it? It's not that deep.
Probably come out of the channel. Ooh. So much fish here. It's just a heap of fish here.
What's the colour of the softbait?
I think it's time to try a few different things, Pierre.
It's only like 2 meters.
I'm going to swap out for a scoot. It's a little bit light. Hoping it'll get to the bottom. We'll see how we go. We'll see if it's a visual thing. If they take it and not really a smell or taste. Not as aggressive on that. Had a couple of taps. Oh, yep. Got him on the scoot. It's a little bit better. They do say those scoots pick up those bigger fish. Scoots do look like a bait fish most times. Got him on the blue scoot. A lot better fish.
Oh, good one.
Still not big, but not a bad fish. There you go. Nice little fish on the blue scoot. Not as aggressive, because obviously there's no smell to the scoot. It's just visual. But they do say those bigger fish take the scoot. It swims like a bait fish, so done a little bit of a shift over to our Gurnard spot, and Pierre's hooked up on our first Gurnard. So what we've done is shifted from that little channel we were in, come over to a bank. Tide's going out, those Gurnard are going to come off that bank, hopefully some snapper in amongst them as well. Yep. But yeah, hopefully get a few Gurnard. I've already got a few snapper, and what we're going to do is hopefully wait for that tide to turn, incoming tide in the Arvo, and we're going to head over to another channel that will hopefully provide some nice snapper for us. Picked up a few little snapper this morning in that first channel, did a bit of soft baiting, just drifting the baits, soft baits. We picked up a couple of fish, got a nice one on the scoot. But yeah, we'll hopefully pick up a few Gurnard here, maybe the odd snap. And then we'll wait for that tide to turn, head over to that other spot, and we should pick up some nice snapper in the Arvo. Fingers crossed. Hooked up.
Changing my rig so I can get some Gurnard.
Feels like another Gurnard. Target species for a while.
Supposed to be my Gurnard.
There you go, one big chunky Gurnard. That's what we're here for. Hopefully pick up a couple of these while that tide's dropping. Here's hooked up. Another little Gurnard. Yep.
A little Gurnard.
Another little Gurnard for the bin. Have to get a few of those before the snapper turn up. Done a little bit of a shift. It was a bit quiet where we were in our Gurnard spot. Come over to that little channel that we're hoping the snapper will turn up on that incoming tide. It's about slack tide. Probably pick up a couple of Gurnard. Do get Gurnard here. And then hopefully the snapper will move in once that tide starts running. Hooked up. That's all right. What we've done is the wind's come up, so we've dropped the anchor, dropped back to baits, got a berley going. It's not a bad fish. Get some real nice fish here sometimes, up in that double figures. This one is nice harbour snap, probably around that sort of maybe 3 or 4 pound. It's only just hooked. There you go. It's a nice fish. It's probably up around close to 50 centimetres, maybe 55. It's a good fish. Pierre's hooked up behind me. He's been catching a few Gurnard. Oh, Pierre, he's fishing in close to the berley trail. And he's got the old dropper rig going. Just using half pulleys, or not even that, cutting them into 3. Favourite part is the head for me. And all I'm doing is just running a little, I'd say it's probably about a ½ ounce, maybe close to 1, little bead down to the hook, running about 30 pound trace. There you go. Big trevally for Pierre. So I'm just lobbing it back, letting it outline. We're sitting in about 6 metres, 6 to 8 metres. It's in a nice little channel. I'm just letting line out till it hits the bottom. We weren't too sure whether we had to move. It was pretty quiet for a while. We were thinking we'd have to move back to where we were this morning, where the fish were, but I find it pretty hard to leave this spot. It's a very good spot. And when the fish come through, and they can come through in good numbers, you get some real good fish. And sometimes also they'll come through in a good burst, sort of half an hour run, and then it goes quiet again. So when that happens, you really got to get your fish in the bin quickly and get another bait out.